Welcome everybody to the test zone. Today we've got plenty of stuff we're going to be talking about. Lots of new news here out in the culture world. Lots of stuff to talk about. Today we've got your hosts. There's about 6 of us. You got JPEG.
What?
Grease.
Wait. Oh, wait. Yo, Grizz.
I said Grease.
Oh, yeah. Then there's me, Flacco. You're
And then there's me.
the fucking Eminem profile picture.
You're strapped, you know.
All right, boys. So today apparently we've got a story from XXL. Government approves 6ix9ine's prison release and leaves it up to judge. So according to the article here, it says the last obstacle preventing 6ix9ine from being released from prison and moved into home custody has been cleared, but there's still a catch. According to court documents XXL obtained on Wednesday, April 1st, the government has responded to Judge Paul Engelmeyer's letter about not being opposed to letting Tekashi out of prison and amid the coronavirus. So it's looking like that this dude is gonna get out of this prison early because it looks like they've been sending a lot of other people out from the prisons, lots of inmates, you know.
Yeah, I mean, R. Kelly is trying to get out. He just recently tried to present evidence that would prove that he's not a air quotes threat to society, even though I'm more scared of him than any corona.
What the fuck?
How can you just piss on a girl?
Bruh, dude, R. Kelly's... Dude, he's some weird shit. I mean...
Do you hear that song where he's like, my mind is telling me no, but my body's telling me yes?
Oh, dude. Oh, no. No.
That word.
6ix9ine. I don't know. Like the judge, I feel like the judge wouldn't let him out, but at the same time, like the corona shit happening and stuff, I feel like a lot of prisoners are getting out for nothing.
Right.
But it's a lot of like petty crimes that they're letting them out, not just letting murderers and stuff like that out. You know?
Right. Exactly. But then that begs the question.
6ix9ine could have gotten a life sentence, so that shows you the kind of degree of crime that he's gotten with the RICO charge, you know?
Exactly.
His whole thing, yeah. It's not...
He was denied plenty of times to get out, so, like, why just because corona comes, he'll get out? It just doesn't make...
But then his cooperation was better.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like regardless of his cooperation, the judge has already shot down his multiple attempts with him writing essays and stuff like that. I feel like with the coronavirus, I feel like the judge is definitely just going to see that as like, oh, he's just scapegoating, you know?
Exactly.
And there's plenty of other artists doing it right now, too. I mean, there's lots of people trying to do it right now because they're also scared. But, I mean, you look at what 6ix9ine, you know, he's not some petty crime. He's racketeering. He's drug-related charges. He's gang shit, dog.
And that's basically what he signed up for.
In a way, yeah. That is in a way what he signed up for. Yes.
I mean, I feel like 6ix9ine shouldn't be trying so hard just to get out. Like he's only got like what, like almost a little over 6 months left.
And not even that. Like think about it when he gets out. You really think he's gonna live a month?
He has to go through witness protection. There's no way that he's gonna just live life normally. When he got arrested that day, everything is not the same anymore.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna live because like nobody's gonna press him because of corona. You know what I mean?
That's very true.
Yeah, but then once it's gone, then he's the target. You know?
Right, exactly. No, once he's out of the house, he's gonna be a fucking target,
Either
bro.
it's
This
a
guy.
But there is also like that kind of like handoff. Like he's gonna be out for so long. I feel like the people who really have something against him, like it's gonna be like 8 or 9 months probably until everything is over with Corona.
Oh, dude,
and
we
I
have
feel
no
like
clue.
there's the possible handoff that they might just not care anymore.
We don't even know how long this Corona shit's gonna go on. I can understand him not wanting to be locked up in there, but it also depends. Like, okay, if somebody can clarify me on it, where the fuck is he locked up again? It's somewhere in New York, correct?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
somewhere in New York. but I
Somewhere in
know
New
he's
York.
from Rikers.
Right. Okay. So hang on a second. Let's remember, New York's the epicenter right now. New York is fucking so bad, and for everybody living in New York right now, I swear to God, my prayers are going out to you. Bless all of your hearts. You're all going through something really, really hard. Like, sure, I live here in Seattle. Like, we were ground zero. We're where it started. But damn, New York, I am so sorry that this has fucking happened to you.
Yeah, for real.
Could've stayed inside.
New York's got it the worst.
They have it, and part of that's just because of like the infrastructure. You know, the way it's designed, everybody lives on top of everybody.
For real.
It's-
Like,
Yeah,
there's
'cause,
so many, the apartment buildings and everything, all the complexes.
Yeah, even my uncle down from Mexico, he got.
Yeah, I don't know if you
For
guys
real.
have seen
It's rough, man.
that Netflix documentary called Explained, but they do an episode on the SARS virus, which is basically the coronavirus, but the first version of it, and it shows
Similar,
how
yes.
even a guy who was isolating when he was contaminated, he went to the bathroom, and the shit that went down the pipe, somehow the SARS attached into the ventilation system and then infected everyone in the building above him. So it was like even isolating couldn't get.
See,
couldn't help out.
that's
crazy.
that's the problem with that category of viruses, is that they're very contagious because they get into the air. Is the problem, you know?
And then
It's
you
just-
don't know if you have it for a week.
Right.
Yeah.
This is just something that, you know, everybody, a lot of people I have heard have talked about how, oh, we've dealt with the flu before. This is okay, but something this contagious in this globalized of a world where we can get from one end of the earth to the other in a matter of like less than a day, that's the equation for lots of problems.
Honestly,
And that's not a bad thing.
Disgusting.
It's not a bad
It's
thing,
kinda
but we have to take
No.
precautions.
It's a double-edged sword.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's kind of disgusting though, at the amount of people who will just go outside like it's nothing and like be like, all right, I'm gonna go chill with like a bunch of kids right now, and
Yeah.
it'll
I
just
can't
pass
feel-
on.
Yeah,
Please.
and then China's just back
Please.
how they were before.
So,
Yeah, we totally-
6ix9ine. Let's get down. Let's get down to the facts of what is going on with 6ix9ine. His fucking situation. This motherfucker's supposed to be getting out of jail, and he has broken one of the biggest codes on the streets. We all know one of the biggest codes on the streets. We do not snitch. You do not snitch. You can't, like that. Man, no matter what, you don't get pressed. You stick up for the
But you
homies.
see, I'm not mad at him that he snitched. I'm mad that he preached the lifestyle of not snitching and then contradicted himself with snitching.
They,
You know,
Oh,
for
yeah.
someone who does a snitch, and you're
He
just a
was
normal
so
person,
fake.
and you just know that someone did some wrong shit, then I feel like then it's like it's different. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes, yes.
But he
I
threw himself into that lifestyle, and then instantly just made a 180. You know, tried to preach as
there you go.
like I'm a changed man, so just let me out. Like just how he handled being arrested, it was ratty. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, and so that also begs the question then of, do you think that's a problem throughout a lot of hip hop? Is it something that like this God complex of constantly having to believe you're on top of the world and say things you don't entirely believe in, and the fame letting it get to you? Do you think that's rampant throughout hip hop, or is this just an isolated
I
extreme
mean, I
case?
feel like a lot of rappers end up lying a lot, so it comes back to bite them, you know?
Look at Lil Tecca. Everything he says in his music is a complete lie, and he'll go and admit to it. Like
Okay.
rappers are not afraid
Yeah,
to
that's
cap
true.
with the shit anymore.
But it's like
Okay.
he knows the formula. Like we all know that he's just a high schooler. You know what I'm saying? Like he just knows the formula of how to get famous, and then he is the product of that. You know, I mean, no one can really get mad.
No,
You know,
like
it's just what
I
happens.
love
That's
Lil
true.
Tecca. Like his music is beyond fun. And
Yeah.
it's just the fact rappers will lie now, and people won't even know. Like you could look
Right,
at someone and be
right.
like, Really? You're out there toting pistols?
All right,
Hey,
boys.
Exactly.
So
My big thing is-
let's get on. Let's. Sorry to cut it off. I just spent like 10 minutes on this one topic. Let's see. What should we talk about next, boys? What's recent in the news for the culture?
Let's talk about that Don Toliver.
Oh, okay, yes,
Yes.
Slept on
okay.
the album. That
Very.
deserves better.
Oh wow,
What's the
man.
opinion of the album? Everyone's opinion on the album.
Ooh.
Fire.
Okay,
Honestly,
Yes. Let's go up the list. Strapped. What give us your verdict on Heaven or Hell. 2 minutes.
Heaven or Hell?
In less than 2
Underrated.
minutes.
Should have sold over 200K minimum.
200K.
200K.
But from
that's
where
what
he's at though, at the moment,
he has potential. He has the potential
he has
to be.
potential. But
he's-
I feel like
if-
this is only the
let me
beginning
say-
of
let me
his
say
career.
something. But
Let's strap.
let's say the worst would happen. When Travis dies. Don Toliver is an
Facts.
That's
he has that
a
potential.
hot
Like
take.
he can be like the high beast. He could probably be 2020's Drake for all we know.
Very true.
Honestly.
Very true. There we go. Okay,
Now-
Matt.
For now, he could probably be like Kanye to Travis. I mean, Travis to Kanye. you know,
They
he has
right. Same process.
Greater
They
influences than
yes.
Travis has
Yes.
better influence
like
than
like a
Drake and-
prodigy almost.
Yeah,
Definitely.
like Virgil and Travis was the Kanye. That's what
Okay.
Don
Yes.
Toliver could be to Travis.
Very
Exactly.
true. All right. Matt, what do you think of Heaven or Oh wait. Out of 10, what do you think Strapped?
Since it's really underrated and it's more like it's southern. It's really southern. So like 9 out of 10.
All right. 9 out of 10. So far 9 out of 10. Matt, what do you get? What's your take?
Yo, okay, so I'm a big Don Toliver dick rider. Let me get that out of the way. Like, I'll probably give it like a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
And like, the one thing that I was like really like looking for, like kind of do on that album was like a lot of like on a lot of the drop, like experimenting with voice. Like he was like going falsetto shit.
Right. You're underscore Travis Toliver on Instagram. I mean, you're a fucking fan
Yeah,
page.
Travis Toliver underscore, you know the vibe. And it's
Yes.
like, but I was gonna say the one thing that I wish that he did on singles that he dropped in 20, like like situation and like no idea, stuff like that is like he was really going crazy with falsetto.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The falsetto
And it's like-
vocals were big on that.
Yeah, but it's like on Heaven or Hell, he was going for like more of like a chill, you throw like Travis does. And, he does that well, but in the future, that'd be cool to see.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see who's next. Flacco, what do you give Heaven or Hell?
All right. For what I'm considering, I guess, a debut album, because this is the album that he's releasing with everyone's eyes on him. With all the attention that he's been getting from dropping singles. I give it a solid 10 out of 10 because I don't really give out 9s or 10s as often. I try to like keep them at their value.
Right.
And I feel like I don't want to set too high of an expectation for him.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'd be disappointed by his next work. So right now I'm keeping it as like it has a lot of replayability. I feel like it's almost a little less than a rap album. It feels more like he's almost turning into like a rap pop star in a way. Like everything has much more positive type of vibe, something more that a general listener can just put on.
Right.
It's very open-minded, and the concept of it is very aware.
There you go. Yes, definitely a lot of awareness on that track. He says it a lot in a lot of those bars, dude. All right, Grizz, what's your take?
Honestly, like I've had the album on repeat for a while, and like I'd stay with Flacco on that, like an 8 out of 10, because you can't really surpass his work like that. It really has to sit in for a while and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like, he is so vocally intact on this project, and the
Very much
production
so.
he had. amazing outros. The beats just were perfect for his vocals. He brought a spacey vibe to it, big time.
Yes, definitely.
I can't stop playing Euphoria.
Mm.
Euphoria, Candy, the intro, it's literally
Oh my
just
god, man.
vibes.
You know
And-
what's sorry to interject, but you know what's actually crazy about that song to me?
What?
That I feel like it feels a little empty.
Yeah,
That's kind of
I
its
can see that.
point, though. We can talk about that for sure soon.
Like if you're gonna name a song Euphoria, like listen,
I think-
like most of Astroworld has that vibe of where the intro, like you're definitely just kind of like floating in your head, you know what I'm saying? But it's like
Yeah.
Euphoria feels like you're sitting down on a hard chair, but you're
Right.
but you're just enjoying it.
the way the vocals are set, the echo on them and the reverb makes you feel like you're not sitting down. It makes you feel like you are actually like out of your body in a sense, like as if he was taking a Kid Cudi vibe.
Right.
If you know what I
The
mean.
production could have just supported him a little, you know.
Yeah, big time. And I do also like that Don Toliver took a setback and didn't soak the album in features and stuff like that. He
Yeah.
had features here and there.
I think
but it was-
one reason that the album didn't sell out was the lack of Travis features, because
Honestly,
the mainstream
everyone wanted
was
to hear.
Travis.
But I feel like that would be a crutch if he was just gonna like abuse Travis.
I
Dang,
think
I
he
feel
did,
like-
he did a good thing
That's
on
true.
removing Travis on some of the features. But the reason I don't think it's sold as well is because the lack of Travis features.
And
Yeah.
honestly, like,
Yes,
a lot of people just want to hear
yes.
Travis with Don Toliver. A lot of people want to hear Shaq and Travis. Like everyone just wants Travis
hearing-
to soak up in features.
Hearing Trav and Don is giving the same vibe as hearing Tyler and Rocky on a song.
Honestly,
Yeah,
it's,
it's
like,
true.
it's,
Yes.
it's like a connection that they have together.
They're both Houston natives.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's completely.
Yeah.
But my final thoughts with that album is honestly, it is very slept on, but it needs its time to grow. It needs its time
Yes.
to grow on people. There's a lot of good music that came out around the same time, and like people will sit into it.
Yes.
Their songs already popping on it, like No Idea, After Party,
Yes.
Euphoria.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Cardigan.
It's just a moment of time.
So what out of 10 do you give it?
8 out of 10. 8
Okay.
out of 10.
All right.
I will say that as of right now, I do like Dami Womack better.
Ooh, Donnie Womack's really
Yeah,
fucking
Donnie,
good,
Donnie
baby.
had like
Yeah.
really faster paced type of production, and he
Yes.
did. I feel like he had really good accompanying features.
Yes.
They fit in really well, which is it's hard. I feel like that's hard to do, you know,
Right.
because a lot of people are expecting things from artists that they know.
Yes.
But it's
I'm very biased about it because my favorite song by Dawn is Around, and like that song has been on repeat since that album dropped for me.
Yeah, I think Issues
Thank
is an amazing song too.
Yes.
Yes,
Issue.
yes.
Oh my God. Issues, baby. Issues is a really great one. Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And Back End. I think that's top 3 on
Oh
Donnie
my
Womack.
God.
Back End is fire.
Back end.
I
is
actually
good too.
kind of annoyed by Back End. The hook kind of annoyed me, but that's the only track that kind of annoys me. I just had that whole album on in January. Like I think that like it truly is like a really good album. It's unfortunate that it got dusted by
Yes.
Astroworld. You know, it's like
It's true.
it's rough.
But I mean,
Well, I don't think it was really gonna get any attention off rip either way.
no. I think it was more just to put the work
Wasn't
out
really
there. Just to definitely put the work out there.
Don waited another month to release his album when everyone was going crazy over Can't Say.
Right.
Easily. would-
Yeah, that's true.
I think the reason why everyone likes Don Toliver so much, I don't know why, but his voices sound so familiar. Like, you can get used to it. It sounds familiar. I don't know why.
It's like
But at the same time, it's also very different from everybody else we get. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
a
yeah,
fresh
he's not
soak.
mumbling. He's really singing with it. You know.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like even though he's so heavily influenced by Travis, you can just tell like when you want to listen to Don and you don't have like anything else, you're just gonna listen to Don.
Dawn
Right.
is
If
literally
they want
like
a certain vibe, they
mix
have to.
of Dawn literally brings the perfect mix of like southern trap and of like I'd want to say like a Trey
Melody.
Songz R&B to it. Like
Yes.
just throw it together.
There you go.
It's something that just pops up like that.
All right,
Yeah,
all
I think
right.
he's really into by like or type stuff, like House of Blues,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
definitely,
big time.
definitely House of Blues. Yes.
'Cause
especially
he
with like
brings
the
in-
lyrics.
You can tell how much he brings in with himself vocally on projects.
All right.
And I feel like a good way, a good example that he set with like the different type of music that he can make was on Spaceship too. That it like I feel like that
Yes.
track stands out. It's so different from the rest of the
It's
album.
very different, but that's what
re-
makes it good.
There are no songs on that album that you can just be like, okay, these are similar, these are alike, these are literally the same song. No, they are literally all like a different vibe, but in such a perfect order.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
The track order, honestly, I could not have it any other way.
No,
I think
it was
the
perfect.
track order goes in link with the name. Like
Yes.
the vibe.
Yes, he's talked
like
about
the
it. Yeah, his clip about it. Oh, I forgot who he was talking to. Wow, that's
half
that's
of
a
it is hell, and
fuck
then
up
half
on
of it,
me.
heaven.
But yeah,
Y'all-
he
y'all
talks
know
about
me,
wasted.
Like, the hell shit is where
Candy.
it's at. Especially people don't do that enough.
Right,
People don't bring dark enough vibes in.
right. That's true.
Yeah, because people were scared of Uzi during that whole EXO tour life thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
the general
People are
public was
scared.
Yeah, they thought he was demon worship.
People just like go crazy about it because they get stuck in their own head too much. They don't open up. They don't
Yeah.
see other things in the world. You know what I
Very
mean?
true.
The darker things are usually what is reality. It's the darkest things that we're thinking about.
I think
Exactly.
The
everybody
Like,
reason,
the
I
truth.
think the reason why Dark is now like really popular was because of X. Like, come on.
This is very true.
X
Yes.
did really bring that together. X
He
and
put
Peach brought
X.
a lot of dark.
It was.
Mhm.
It not only was it dark, like it wasn't just dark to be considered edgy. It was a very specific type of dark that like you
That's-
could
yeah.
easily put together. You know what I'm saying?
All right, real quick, we
Like-
gotta get to Flax.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Flax. So, what is your opinion on Heaven or Hell, my dude?
Okay, so like I said earlier, I haven't like really listened to the album. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think I've only gotten to the like introduction and Euphoria. That's the only thing that I've like heard so far from it.
Mm-hmm.
So considering that, I just really give the album like an 8 out of 10. It brought something new, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I don't know. It felt like a complete different vibe than normally anything else that I normally listen to, and I really liked it.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
dude, it was.
But other than that, I don't really have much of an opinion on it for now,
Right.
as I haven't like listened to much of it.
Okay,
Yeah, so that'll be pretty much it. But 8 out of 10 for the album so far.
definitely, dude. All right, for sure. Man, this album. I was completely blown away, Donnie. I was completely blown away. Like the all-star cast of producers, the interesting, very relatable lines, like everything on Had Enough. That entire song reminds me of my ex, but in a good way. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange.
It's like a relief.
Right. It's kind of like that weird relief you get. I don't know how to describe it, but the album is a sense of both relief but constant build. It's got this constant build to it. Always something brooding underneath, and it shows the determination and how he's, Donnie's got something underneath, This cowboy's got something he's cooking up underneath that nobody's prepared for, and I know it. He's got visions like Travis. Visions like Travis for sure.
And I really think since he dropped 2 albums already, I think he's gonna take a little break and come out with something with this strong suit of like Astroworld type of thing.
Oh, for dog. I think that like once he gets to like a third project that's like official, because Donnie Womack's not a studio album technically. That's what's the determining factor here. That's the only thing that determines it. Otherwise, I would consider Donnie Womack like his DBR.
Yeah.
For sure, his third project will be fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. This little taste has already sent me over the edge. Like, easily 9.4. 9.4, dude. One of the right up there with The Weeknd for this year. He's really great. This whole album, I played it at my party. The whole place was just jumping off the chain. I'm
really impressed with the music that's coming out so far in 2019.
Dude,
2019 was kind of boring. I'm not even gonna lie. There was only like 3 albums that stayed on my radar.
2020 is actually looking to be pretty decent, it seems.
And honestly, I think the most slept on album of 2020 is Poor Stacy's album.
I still haven't listened to it. I remember you told me about it.
It is literally, in my own opinion, it is one of the best albums we've gotten in the past like three years.
Honestly, I really need I need a new SoundCloud artist, like a new.
I'm right here, my dude. Hey, shall we have the first like indie music preview be ourselves and whatnot?
Okay.
The dudes here the guys being dudes here, we will preview them. Grizz will do yours for the next one. Does that sound good, my dude?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm down.
Here, okay, so, do we want to listen to some old school JPEG or some new school JPEG?
Some new JPEG.
New school.
New school. Let's see. So we got here. Here's a short little track from my most recent album that I dropped back in August. It's Hidden Secrets, the second track, Bun Show. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Here we go. There.
Spacey.
Oh.
Yeah. That drums came in hard.
Big time.
Bruh. So, here. I need someone on it, though. I need somebody to hop on it.
You should get Grizz on it.
I'm always looking for new artists to work with. JPEG.astro on Instagram.
Just put Grizz on it. Not a plan.
Dog, it'd be tight. I'm always looking to get people on it.
That's like a little Uzi vibe.
Big time. It's very spacey and dark.
And with the bells. Uzi does a lot of work with bells. And there's the
You can have like a little Uzi string chirpy red.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then there's ones where I'm like really inspired by Juice WRLD. Here is what is this? I believe the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, the 12th track on that album. Old Friends, New Friends.
Okay.
I really like my Juice WRLD stuff. I miss Juice. Rip Juice. I miss the man. Rip fucking Juice.
That is
999,
literally
baby.
where I get most of my inspiration.
999, baby.
Forever.
Oh,
Juice vibe.
oh, just wait. It's a jumper. It's a jumper. I'm telling you, boys.
Should really get into our next topic.
Okay. I'm feeling this big time.
It's a lot of fun. It was so much fun to make, dude. Like, I envisioned a lot of people being able to jump to this with somebody going over it. Like, it'd be very easy for people to jump with somebody spitting over it.
I just gotta talk to you.
All right. What you got for us?
SB's return.
Yes, bro. Dude, have you guys heard about the Ben & Jerry's and Nike SB collab coming in the summer?
What? Hey, if this coronavirus don't happen.
They're so fire.
What are the colorways?
Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you, dude. I'm gonna put it in the Discord chat thingy. Hold on. Give me a second.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm
That's-
so glad
like,
the
SBs
return
are
of the
definitely
dunks.
coming back.
I'm so dude.
they
Okay,
definitely- they're
hold
already
the
back
fuck
on.
up. Hold the fuck up. No, they've been here. Y'all just haven't been on that skateboarding wave, baby. I've worn nothing since I fucking got into skateboarding, but SBs basically. Like seriously, all I've worn is
Like
SBs.
nothing, nothing. Like no clothes at all.
All
Bruh,
I have
Ass naked, just skating.
bruh, I'm telling you,
That's how
since I
picture it.
came out the damn womb, I've been wearing SBs.
all I own for shoes are retro ones. I have like 8 pairs of retro ones.
Bruh, you should
I'm
see.
too.
One of these
Yeah, I
days.
literally just wear Air Forces.
One of
The
these
white one.
days, Jared's shoe collection will get shown off. One of these days.
I just really love the style of retro ones, and like people say they're uncomfortable, and I don't understand how. Like
No,
I
they're
find them very comfy. I find them very comfy.
No, they
My
are
ones are not
incredibly
comfortable.
comfy.
What
I
do you
rarely-
have?
I have the New York City to Paris SB collabs, and I have the Bloodline one.
Ooh.
Let me tell you, these Travis Scott SB dunks feel fucking fantastic no
First
matter
of all,
what.
First of all,
My Bloodline ones, those I love those shoes. Those are my favorite shoes.
they're one of my favorites. They just, for some reason, like, I don't know, man. I just don't wear them as much as I would like to. I've been wearing
Yeah.
a lot of my dunks.
I do think that a shoe that will never die is just classic Vans. Like
Yeah,
You can-
Vans won't.
Yeah, Vans,
They've made it
Vans will
as
stick
far, they're
around
not
forever. They'll stick
you can
around
never
forever.
go wrong with just like a nice casual outfit with some nice ass Vans on. Like my Thrasher Vans, I fucking love these shoes.
Yeah.
As long as there's an artist, as long as there's one rapper who's at least wearing Vans, they're still gonna be around. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I said, that's not the type of shoe that can just die off like that. There are gonna be a lot of people flexing it, especially when they have random collabs. Like, who would have thought Vans would collab with Fear of God?
Yeah, no one. And honestly, that's one of the best collabs
Ever. Like
ever.
those
for,
shoes,
for Vans. Easily a top tier collab.
and they've collabed with Supreme. Like
Yeah.
again, the Thrasher. Like if you're an actual skater and you have a pair of Vans Thrasher shoes,
Bruh, those
Like,
are some tight things.
you're
I'm
a
not
G.
gonna lie. They're pretty fucking tight. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what's funny though? I'll never take someone seriously who wears a Thrasher t-shirt.
Well, I'll never take
no.
someone seriously who wears a Thrasher t-shirt and can't fucking ollie.
I have a Thrasher hoodie, but like that's because I actually skate.
Right, like
Well, see, that's different.
if you-
but,
if you
like,
can't do
we
an
know that
ollie-
you skate.
well,
Yeah.
right, but if you can't do an ollie and you're wearing a Thrasher t-shirt, I'm sorry, but like, that's a problem. That's a
And
problem.
the Odd Future Vans. The
Capital
Odd
P
Future Vans.
posing.
Oh my god, the Odd Future Vans, dude. Oh
All
my
right, guys, I just
god.
threw the Nike SB and Ben and Jerry's ice cream,
Oh my god.
and I want you to tell me that's not one of the best dunk collabs.
I have to get those.
The colorway is called Chunky Dunky,
Damn.
That is so fire.
Fire.
and they even have
pretty
it on their
great.
tongue too.
Is that like deer pelt almost? Like because I
It's
know
supposed to be like
Nike-
it's supposed to be like a thing, a cow thing, you know.
I used to have a pair of LeBrons. They were luxury, and they were made out of deer pelt.
Oh wow.
They were one of my they were skate shoes. They weren't like basketball shoes, and they were made so well. They had like gold eyelets and everything. They were very nice shoes.
Yeah. It's for sure, dude.
And Nike could definitely do that more often. Like that definitely looks like it's deer pelt on this.
I especially love when Nike really go 100% into a collab, you know, on like Supreme and Air Force One.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, well, that looks like that's all the time we have for today. Join us next time as we get to some more hot topics here in the culture world. And as always,
And we talk about some more hot tits.
my guy.
Well,
Until next time, stay culture, family.